What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the Brotherhood? It's your boy James.
And it's Tormund, Giantsbane, once again.
Oh my god. And welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yes.
And David did some cleanup operations.
You want to see?
Let's see.
Alright, so we're not going to the inventory, but we're going to the world. So obviously, locked everything I can up in the north. Obviously, you can't push into here, but we do have mostly this. We have this raid up here, which we are going to do.
Yes.
Eventually. And then we have this fortress that we still need to do, but this, alongside this, is going to be with story. And we're also going to go up here eventually, but did leave much of the south alone because you only concentrate on one area at a time. And let's see, I forget, did we find anything else while we were over here? Yes. So right here is an assassin's bureau that was a bureau during the Roman times.
Yeah.
And I think if you go into the inventory, just let me check. Go to, think it's one of these quest items. Hunt, warrior. I think the Magna Codex right here. So yes, there's the hidden ones. So the Magus Codex explains how the bureau kind of fell once the Roman Empire had left Britain. So basically, once the legions were gone, the assassins were left to their fate in a way.
Count on it, my friend. The path ahead is
And eventually, when all the northern tribes came down away from Hadrian's Wall, the bureau was wiped out, essentially.
Yes, and I can help. Look at me.
All right, let's get into some story.
What was that about? Is Basim leaving us already?
Sigurd means to leave as well.
Is that true?
We know the sons of Ragnar have camped in the north. It would do us well to pay them a visit, to strengthen our ties to this land.
Is that where Basim has gone?
Basim's motives are his own. Leave it at that. We have more pressing plans. I am riding to Leicestershire, to a town called Repton. Eivor, I expect you to join me when you have finished here.
I can come now. I only need a horse.
Not yet. First speak with Randvi. She has more than one task for you here. Apart from growing this settlement, you must seek out alliances as well. We cannot pacify England with so few friends.
Then I must join you, Sigurd, for I am a fitter companion on long roads.
No, Dag. You belong here with the raiders, and you will act as Eivor commands.
Ride in safety, brother. I will follow as soon as I can.
Yes, and I will keep our raiders sharp. Do as Eivor commands. Is he testing me?
He may be. Sigurd is a wise man.
I would sooner take orders from a louse.
Trouble in paradise, maybe?
Potentially, and 2 skill points.
New quest, a new home.
Bit spared just now, but if you can
Don't
build...
worry, I'll get you run. River raids available. New activities.
Yeah, I'm sure you already know this.
Something better.
Yes,
I promise you the finest of beasts.
A bustling
right there.
Oh, did you upgrade your camp?
No. So this, that is a hidden ones thing. So that's a bureau one. But this is the main one.
Okay.
Upgrade the camp, and apparently I missed that.
Oh, you can get that later.
Yeah. Okay,
All right,
so let's see. That's the quest. Alliance map, new home, reach settlement. Oh, level 2. Okay. And then let's go to the skills because I actually do need some skills. So let's see. I already got those. So let's see. And let's go down here, get some melee damage. And we're going to eventually go to advanced assassination, but we're going to pick up some health. So now we're at power 47. So we can take a little bit more punishment.
Alright, so you need to go speak to Randvi.
Yep. What's this? Read. Yes, put that. So this is, well, flighting, of course. Alright, so we have to make some alliances.
There you are.
Ranvi!
You wanted to see me.
As Sigurd has so ordered, it falls to us to expand our presence in England.
He wants to forge alliances, ironclad, with every Norse, Dane, and Saxon here.
Right. We are the outsiders here. Making friends will help.
Where do we start?
My scouts come and go daily with interesting news and tidings, and I'm beginning to get my bearings in this fractured land. As I learn more, I can give you insight into each territory before you commit to a journey there.
Of course.
Once you have gained an ally in a territory, return home and speak to me. We'll decide your next move then.
I understand. So, where do we start?
You have two options just now. Join Sigurd in Leicestershire to the north and meet with the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok, or head south to Grantebridgeshire to meet an army of Danes led by one Guthrum Jarl and his second, Soma. I should add, our young friend Hytham has been conferring with his own contacts in the cities. His research could be useful in winning us alliances throughout the cities of England. Speak with him and see what he needs.
Alright, David, so which are we
Want to see
doing?
the alliance map.
Alright.
So which one are we gonna do?
Alright, alliance map. If your settlement thrives in England, you can also forge alliances. The pledge and confirm interest in an alliance. You can pledge and confirm with other territories will be made available. Okay.
So we're gonna go to the north, or we're gonna go
Leicestershire.
south?
Nope, because I mostly cleaned up in the north. We're gonna go to the north.
Alright then.
Tell me more about Leicestershire. I should like to join Sigurd soon.
He traveled to a town called Repton to meet Ubba and Ivar Ragnarsson.
Ah,
As I hear it, they are on the verge of exiling the current king of Mercia, with the hope of installing a king of their own.
A bold endeavor. I should be there to help, however I can.
I think you should.
alright.
Let's go to Leicestershire or
Leicestershire.
Leicestershire.
Alright.
The dagger has been placed on the map.
I won't keep them waiting.
Good. I will send word to Sigurd and the Ragnarssons, pledging your assistance. If I were you, I would go by ship. Repton is quite a distance north on the River Trent.
Alright.
So it is. So we are on the River Trent then, eh?
Yep. Animus for more options. So this is basically. Oh, I actually have 300 of this.
So this is what's it called?
All the perks and DLCs and whatnot.
Playable. I mean,
Bibles.
yeah. Microtransactions.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's not all bad.
Some of them are.
Yeah, some of them are. Okay. So obviously we have this. We could speak to Hytham on building the bureau, but that's gonna take supplies.
Do we have a lot of supplies?
No, we don't.
You need to go on more raids
Yeah,
then.
we do need to go on more raids and such. But luckily, there's a raid over here, so we could take a small detour. But let's head to the. Oops, got turned around.
So head to the long ship, and you can do the raid on your way back, or on the way up there.
On the way up there. Yeah,
Okay.
So yeah, the sons of Ragnarssons. Finding speak to Sigurd. But yes, I have been gathering other supplies, but I need other resources to continue to build the camp.
Okay.
So I have more than enough resources to, to start building and whatnot. Excuse me.
Speaking of journey, remember...
As you were saying?
Sorry, take command. Remember that one episode of Star Trek Voyager when they run into the Klingons in the Delta Quadrant? Mm-hmm. When Eivor put the knife down on the map, that reminded me of that one scene where the Klingon challenged Tom Paris to a death match.
Ah, yes, I
It was like,
remember.
you and I, to the death.
Okay.
2 hours later.
And we made it. We're almost at the landing point, though.
Yep.
Lovely weather we're having, aren't we?
Yeah.
Jolly old England. Mm-hmm. Ooh, there's snow.
Yep. That's going into the north, into Northumbria.
Stretch your wings.
Yep, so that's where we need to go.
That's where we need to go, yeah.
Sigurd
All right.
should be here with the Ragnarsons.
Alright, let's go find our homeboy. Sigurd. That's awesome.
Yep.
Thousands of miles away, and yet your mount still comes for you.
Yep.
Sigurd! Where are you, dog? That doesn't sound good.
Yep. I'm guessing that's Ivar.
Who stands before Ivar Ragnarsson? Are you Sigurd Drenger? Igor!
Eivor. If you keep that up, you'll stain the floors.
The place could use some color.
Who are they?
All spies. Dressed to look the part of a peasant. Got feisty. Pitchfork. From this rabid little one. Was a time when you met and slew your enemy on the field before they could dream of things like sending spies!
Now we shake hands and make deals.
Not my thing.
I figured.
I love them whipped, weeping, and reeking of piss. Hey! Good boy. You're free, Saxon piggy, to run amok through the Mercian fields.
I would have let him down easy.
Follow me. I'll give you the tour.
Well,
What
that
do you
was
call this
nasty.
place?
Yeah, that
I
was.
call it the shithole. To the Mercians, it is Repton. Their most revered kings are buried below the church. Imagine their weeping when we drove them out.
You plunged your knife deep into the heart of this kingdom.
That is right. We've got a
I
number
wonder
of
how
Saxon nobles lined
this
up with their lips
Ivar
puckered,
is going to
ready
compare
kiss
to the
our
one
asses.
in the
only
show
hope that
Vikings.
King Burgred and his war thane, Leofric.
Because in Vikings, he's supposed to be
My brother is brewing a plan
just
to
as
deal
nasty.
with them.
I take it that's where we'll find
Well,
Malcolm.
if that was any indication, I'd say he's pretty
Talkers they
nasty.
are, Uber
Yep.
and Sigurd.
I still need to watch that
I'd
show.
want to dig the
I
wax
still need to
from
watch
your
that
ears.
too. If you want to know, want a good show about Vikings, watch obviously Vikings, but also on Netflix, The Last Kingdom. It's also pretty good too. There's 4 seasons.
Don't play me for a fool.
Isn't
Papa.
Edge in
I know
Vikings?
Ferguson.
Yes,
I'm
he
not
is.
going anywhere, Backrot. You have the king on his heels because of me. Because of my men.
For which you were paid. But that price does not change because you have caught a whiff of our Hacksilver hoard.
You forget I am a sellsword. I ask what I please, and I take what I'm owed.
If I wanted to hear you talk shit, I'd gouge out your tongue and shove it up your ass. Now fuck off.
Haggling over silver is a bad look for the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. But worry not, Uba. I have the warriors you need.
If this is one of them, my worries have vanished.
Eivor, wolf-kissed, you have come at just the right time. Uba and Ivar here are hunting a king.
And when we've caught him, we mean to crown another. Our dear Thane Shellwolf here.
It's not a role I begged for, but it's what Mercia needs just now. A man to fairly rule both Saxons and Danes.
Ah, we got a choice.
Yeah.
Are you fit the Viking rule through a Saxon king?
Or the current king will want your head.
It's up to you. Choose your whatever you want to do, Dave. This is your story.
Well, again, installing kings is not an easy task.
Well,
it needs to be built on trust.
You have what it takes to be king.
One day, I hope. As it stands, we at least have an understanding.
The king has refused our offers of peace. Jailwolf means to change that. There'll be a new king for a new England.
For now, Burgred is holed up in his fortress at Tamworth, making a final stand.
Another shithole. Only further south.
We've held a siege there for weeks to no effect. So, no more knocking. Now we batter the gate to splinters. If we take Tamworth, remove Burgred and crown Jailwolf, come morning the Shire is ours. And Mercia soon after.
Yes, remove. I cannot stress that enough. Burgred is not to be harmed. My legitimacy as king hangs on this one simple fact.
You rob all the joy from war, Saxon.
Not every victory needs to be marked by the slaughter of a king.
But it is much
that's
better.
kind of true.
His request is fair, Ivar, and we will honor it.
I'd say the approach is smart.
Yeah, the approach is smart.
Tearwolf is right to be cautious. If he shows mercy to Burgred, the people will have reason to trust him.
And we need legitimacy.
Yep.
And the quicker we act, the more lives we spare. On both sides.
This is a good plan, brother. I'm ready for the coming fight.
Agreed. Yet remember this. Whatever you stand to gain here, so do we. An alliance between my clan and Mercia's crown.
See this man installed on his throne and you will have it. I swear.
Then we have a deal.
Then we have an accord.
Bellow to sound the spear din and the thunder of shields. So let fall the arrow storm. The battle begins.
Ah! You never said this one was a poet.
I need to piss.
We have a forward camp just north of Tamworth. Will you go with us?
Lead the way.
Take in the sights of Repton if you like. We will be at the docks when you are ready to go.
I'm glad you and your brother have come. If only to bring some measure of calm.
Ease yourself, Tearwolf. We all stand to benefit, and you'll be remembered for this for years to come.
For all the wrong reasons, I fear.
The Kingmaker Saga.
Yep.
So this is the start of a new arc, I see.
Yep.
So,
Hold on.
So I'm assuming there's stuff to loot here that you already got.
So, I haven't really figured out how to get this. I need a key in order to get in here. So, we're just gonna go straight into it.
Let's do it then. Onward to our quest.
Whoops.
Jump down.
Okay. And at the stables, we can actually upgrade our mount if we wanted to. But let's take... Oh, that's just a blended. Okay. Let's see what the shop is offering. Just a little bit of a pit stop since it's on the way to the docks.
What's up, dude?
Now let's see. What do you got? Can you sell any goods? You can sell any goods. Let's sell all
I can always use more of that.
And let's see, what can we buy?
Handy. One of my better pieces.
This, the Kneeler, any runes, critical hit chance, stun, health would actually not be dead.
This would look
This is where we can buy some custom tattoos. Nice. But I think I'm okay with leather and with ore.
Leaving
Okay.
already? Shame.
Yeah,
I must take
unfortunately,
my
dude.
leave. So long.
I must take my leave.
Okay, here we go. Let's head down to the docks.
Onward and upward. On into once again the field of battle.
Just gonna loot a couple here. Okay. Go outside.
Hey, look up to the mountainside.
What? Ah.
Oh, misty eye of the mountain below.
Hey, new area to fast travel.
That'll come in handy.
Yes, that would come in handy. Alright, let's get down.
My leg!
Sail southeast. Bring the men to the gates of Tamworth. We'll flood the fields, and Burgred shall weep at the sight of what the future holds for this kingdom.
Is there anything going on there?
No, go talk to your to the dude.
Alright. To
Eivor,
Uba.
is your axe sharpened?
I'm ready for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yes. It's good to have you with us.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of your conquests. Now I get to live them.
We'll weave our
Ivar the
sagas
Conqueror.
Yep.
together, thread upon thread.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness, hammered on the anvil of
One does
war.
not need to fight to be
Who are you?
Move!
Calm, Ivar. The fight's not here.
Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. Why
Oh.
is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth, don't you think?
What's his first name?
I'm guessing.
Ask.
know.
Can he fight?
Can the boy even fight?
Can't be an heir if he's dead, Ivar. Can he wield a sword?
I've had some training. I don't want to kill anyone. These
What?
men are my friends. My countrymen.
Relax, little king. They won't call you friend now. You can thank your father for that.
Ivar!
He
Okay.
comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout, I will bear the punishment our future king inflicts.
He'll want to remove your head.
Haha, you hear that, boy? You die, and I'll have to kill your father, too.
Oh boy.
Mount up, Eivor. It's a long ride to Tamworth.
It is indeed.
Ivar kind of reminds me of Duras
In a way.
from Next Generation.
I'll keep that in mind.
And both eyes open.
You smell that, Jailbird? The stink of jealousy, of our
Can you
budding
remind
friendship,
everybody
right?
who Duras is in the Star Trek universe?
He's a piece of shit Klingon.
What is
Who
Ceolwulf's son
apparently
doing
has
in Brooks and
also
Gold?
two pieces of shit sisters
Yeah.
and a son too.
Safer place for a traitor and his son. In the middle of a pack of Danes.
Safe from who? You and Ivar seem to have brought this Shire to hell.
Beards are with us. Common folk. Burgred still has his soldiers all over Mercia. They're devoted to him. And they'll die defending him.
Your voice, Eivor. You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. Not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands. A place called Thornburg in Norway.
I didn't know there was
He's
land north of there.
Norwegian?
What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that. The ones who remained, anyway.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay.
He's referring to his father, I'm assuming.
Was it a mass exodus from
yes.
Norway then?
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Are you not angry that he has displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I am honest, I realize I quite admire King Harald. By words and by weapons both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king. Just one. And that is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly.
England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
Yeah.
See? How could I not be impressed? No, Harold is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6
Until
years his junior and have yet to see
the
my
Windsor
first battle.
family united the
I cannot
kingdoms.
imagine the skill and cunning
It's
he
Alfred's
has.
family.
Alfred's family.
Yeah, Alfred's family. Although,
From this day on, you may see
spoiler,
progress.
Alfred
I'm not sure I
will
want so swift a rise.
starts the process of uniting all of England. And then his son
truth,
and
children,
his daughter,
it is my
well, his
father
son
who bears the
Edward
heavy
and his
weight of
daughter
my hand. Not King
Ethelstan,
Harold.
I think,
My father gifted
or
my
Ethelfled,
birthright to Harold
I
without
think
my
that's her name.
consent or knowledge.
She eventually becomes the
easily
Queen
as
of
if you might hand
Mercia,
over a barrel
and
of
then
It was not merely a deception.
Edward
It was a
annexes all
betrayal
of
of
Mercia
trust.
into
The
Wessex,
prick of which still
and then
stands.
Be
eventually
it a blessing or a curse, family is always first.
Edward's
A good line, boy.
son
Where you not
Ethelstan
handling,
will
I would
eventually
hire you as
unite
my
all
skull.
of
Skull.
England, becoming the
It sounds
first
something like
Anglo
Scott, our
king of
court
the
poets.
English.
Is that what you
Eventually,
Right again.
and
Fascinating.
they would rule
The harmony
until
between
the
our
Duke
words
of
and yours is
Normandy
quite something,
comes from the
as if we
south
were
and
distant
conquers all of
cousins,
England.
separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do.
But before Ethelstan couldn't unite all of England, you still had to deal with Scotland, you still had to deal with Wales, and you had to deal with Ireland too.
And that became Great Britain eventually.
Essentially, yeah. Because the Scots and then Northern Territory, not Northumbria, but in the northwest of Northumbria, like just like to the southeast of Scotland, like in that territory, and western, or the eastern part of Ireland, they united together to try and stop Ethelstan, because like Ethelstan, like again, wanted to continue Alfred's work, but the Scots and all of them, they didn't want to be united at the time until they fought, and then obviously the Ethelstan eventually won.
I'm guessing this is it.
Whoops. All right, dismount.
This area is off.
All right, here we go.
Look at these pagan rats. Ravenous, unseemly beasts teeming over holy ground.
Have a care, Lord. These pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool. What do we do about them?
I advise we strongly consider their demands, Lord. We won't survive a fight.
Is that you, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man or a god beneath all that armor.
A man of God stands before you, Eva. Proud and resolute.
That's Burgred's war thane. Killed a dozen of our men in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar's axe that stopped him.
That is a poor description of a perfect 30-yard toss.
Enough jawing, heathens! Speak your peace! We've come for your crown, Lord.
With or without your head attached.
Ha, I admire your ambition, pagan. But what you ask is impossible. No Dane ever has or ever will occupy Mercia's sacred throne.
And what do you have to say to this guy?
Alright.
Who's going to stop us?
Good thing we got. Alright, let's see.
The Ragnarsons are the least of your worries, Burgred. The Raven clan now sits upon your southern border.
And who might you be?
Eivor, here with Sigurd Jarl. We're friends to these men and foes to you.
Well, you've chosen your friends poorly. Now that's to be expected of a low-born Dane.
My king,
Hey!
may I suggest a more measured approach to this?
I grow weary of this palaver. You have trampled our lands, toppled our monuments.
We'd given you silver, fed your people. And yet, in spite of all this, your encroachment on my kingdom continues. No more! We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost. If you
Well,
want
when you put
my
it that way.
crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse.
That could be arranged.
Walls!
Back to the camp. Round up the men. We're taking Tamworth tonight.
It is war then.
Eivor, tell the captain we're ready to march. Eivor and I will round up the men. Do you know your way around a battering ram?
I've seen them in action.
I want you at the helm of ours. Strong and agile.
I'll be there.
As will I.
Alright. So I guess now we're going to use a battering ram.
Alright, let us prepare for war.
Yes. Let us prepare. Okay, let's see. Anything? What do I see?
Just allies.
Yeah, just allies.
So just go straight to your objective then.
Yeah, and that's a game. Nope, I'm sorry. We've got a battle to fight.
I'm with the Ragnarsons. It's time to roll out the battering ram.
Birgred wanted to fight. Now we'll give him one. Are you ready to march now?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Let's go. It's time to capture a kingdom.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright.
He doesn't look all too
What are we
thrilled.
going to do about him?
Jailbird.
Something wrong?
I know these men, Eivor. I've supped with them. Not 2 weeks ago, Leofrith showed me how to wield a greatsword. He's a friend.
Friendships end, often at the point of a spear.
It cannot be that cold. Least of all with Leofrith. He is only following orders.
When the march begins, find an empty tent and stay there.
Do not think me a coward. I am not afraid of war. I do not want to kill my friends.
There's no other way. Fight or hide. It's up to you.
I want to know what his first name is. I bet you it's like a big old reveal.